In the metals quadrant, taking a look at the December silver futures, which have now rallied for 3 straight sessions, reaching the highest level in about a week. The low today was 47.09 half, which was down 1.71%. And the high today, so far, because the market is still open, is 48.82 half, which was up about 1.84%. That's also the highest level we've seen since Thursday, October 23rd. As we come into the close of the future session, silver is still up 1.76%, setting up for the highest closing price since October 13th. After having bounced off the 50-day moving average on October 28th, December silver is up a full 7.31%. Now, President Trump and President Xi Jinping of China concluded their meeting with a trade war truce, which will likely benefit industrial metals. Silver has a stronger industrial component than gold does, while still being a flight to safety metal. The last part is why copper isn't necessarily rallying off the truce news, as there hasn't been a meaningful drop in copper inventories yet, and it doesn't have the flight to safety component, which seems to be taking silver a little higher with equities selling off. The meeting ended with U.S. cutting tariffs on Chinese goods to 10%. The Chinese suspended rare earth export controls and also promised to increase U.S. farm purchases. And the fentanyl tariffs from the U.S. onto China were reduced from 20% to 10%. And again, both agreed to a trade war truce. Overall positive economic news from that particular meeting. Again, silver gets its outsized benefit today as an economic stimulus. It isn't necessarily a cutting cycle. The Fed cut rates by 25 basis points and is ending quantitative tightening on December 1st. Chair Powell said a December cut is not really guaranteed, and we had 2 dissenting members, Governor Stephen Miron, who wanted a 50 basis point cut, and Kansas City President Jeffrey Schmidt, who was opposed to any cut at all, citing still elevated inflation and possibly pointing to premature easing concerns. Now, this helped silver because the overall cutting cycle isn't guaranteed anymore. It's just a stimulus helping the industrial part of the silver metal.